Hi, this is a video that was recorded by my grandfather on an original Cine film camera around about 1981, 1982. I seem to remember being around about 7 or 8 at the time that it was recorded. It's just a few frames of footage from the fairground down at Rhyl itself and along the seafront. I hope you enjoy it. Don't worry about turning the sound off. I've had to take away the copyrighted music because YouTube don't allow it. So yep, just carry on, enjoy yourself. I'll try to give as much detail as I can. Thank you for watching. Here you can see an original twister, or scrambler as we used to call them, ride. You can immediately see, although I think this is a relatively modern version of the ride at this time, there's no barriers around the outside, so anybody that wanted to could just walk straight onto it. There's no health and safety nowadays. Everything is controlled through gates and everything else, but certainly at this time you just waited around the platform. There were a couple of barriers, but you just charged onto the machine as soon as it was stopped, sometimes before it was stopped, and you just hope that you weren't hit by anything. It's not too early a ride, but I'm sure that there are some experts out there who'll be able to tell me the actual age of this. But the wooden flooring rather than a kind of steel flooring suggests that it's a rather later version of this kind of ride. Here we have what was originally called a flying coaster, not to be mixed up with the likes of the B&M Flyers and the Vekoma flying coasters that we have now. It's just a simple roundabout ride. It later became known as a ski jump. Certainly it was a ski jump when I was younger. And see the absolute speed this is going at here. It looks much faster than a lot of these modern rides, but in the car with me and my sister, we've got probably 4 or 5 year olds, which just sounds absurd to put that kind of age group in a ride that's this fast nowadays. Certainly something that you don't see these days running like that. Here's the water chute. It's a wooden side friction coaster. It's actually saved by the Dreamland Trust, and we're hoping to have that built 2013, 2014. Down on the seafront there were lots of little kinds of areas set out for sideshows and the like. There was the remote control boats. We've got a very busy beach here. Something that you just don't seem to see on the English seaside these days is people actually out on the beach with the windbreaks, enjoying themselves, just lazing around for the day, maybe going off to the sideshows and the like during the day. Certainly something that we just don't get anymore. This is one of my fondest memories of Rhyl down on the seafront of that time period was the BMX Track. I adored this. Just thought it was the most fantastic thing I could ever imagine going on. The bikes aren't quite BMXs. They're laid out a little bit like Scrambler motorbikes. They've got the fake engine block in there. And then you had all kinds of little rumble strips and ramps and seesaws, and there was this particular hill that was very steep. It was a big red metal hump that I really struggled to get over. We used to race around this. Absolutely brilliant. Really loved it. I remember there was a roller rink a little bit further down the coast as well, and we were never allowed in there. It was much too dangerous, much too old for us to go in that kind of thing at this kind of age. But there were skaters and roller skaters in there, but we were allowed to be brave on the BMXs, and that was as far as it allowed to go. There's some lovely velour shorts there, which certainly all the fashion in that late 70s, early 80s period. I'm afraid that's everything for you. It's just short snippets, but I hope that you enjoyed this quick flashback in time. Thank you very much.